Bluff Roche. Well, Roche is now going to go down. Frozen in place. There's a medallion floating around here from Zai, it looks like. And with so many Smurfs, yeah, Pycat's taking literal no damage from this one. 33's got a wall of treants blocking the way. And someone wants to grab that, CCNC. Probably the best Aegis carrier in Dota. Storm Spirit, I want to say. He's definitely up there, man. He's definitely like top 3 at least. Right into a tier 1 tower, though. DC looks like they want to get into a fight over this one. Pycat has 2300 HP thanks to the... Yeah, and that's all they wanted. Bottom lane still being pushed in. What does 33 have at this point? Oh my god, he completed a nullifier. At the very, very worst, it's plus 65 damage on a hero who attacks reasonably quickly. You can see this right click of Nature's Prophet is nothing to shake a stick at. But the big use of the nullifier is the the first line, dispels the target. Now muting at this point is of course really nice to mess with the Tinker, Yule Scepter, Barrier. There are items to mute in this game. It's really all about that dispel though. Getting rid of that Omni Knight ability set. And to some extent the Oracle. You can get rid of the Edict. I don't know if that's ever going to come into play, but it's something you can do. Fortunately, you cannot dispel False Promise. How crazy would that be? They're going to nullify the Tinker. CCNC uses a lot of mana and is ultimately going to go for Stand King instead. 33 is going to lay into Flea, though the Tinker's going to jump over, get the kill, try TP out, and will be successful. False Promise giving him some nice cover. PPD being chased down by AUI. CCNC is running dry in the mana department right now, but AUI doesn't want to chase that far by himself. Does have backup coming in form of the Tinker. In the meantime, shit's going down over in mid lane. Pycat is going to have backdoor protection turned off thanks to this one heroic range creep, and is just going to get to work on this tower. Fortification is going to be there, and Pycat will be slowed down a little bit. Laser is starting to bounce. Aghanim Scepter is up on the Tinker. Pycat, he does have the Doppelgang to unblind himself from time to time. He will definitely need some accuracy moving forward. Tower takes an absolute beating. That trade in and of itself for DC, kill-wise, works out pretty well in their favor. Problem is that Storm Spirit has still the Aegis, and with 20 Bloodstone charges, about an instant respawn time, and a Haste Rune, just in case he wasn't quite fast enough, he now has that also. And of course, Pycat is still not being dealt with. He's died 0 times in this game, and is working with another 3,600 gold. He can honestly get anything. If he just builds pure bulk, that's fine. If he gets a Bloodthorn, that's fine. Gets a Nullifier, sure, whatever, man. Nullifier is another anti-Omni Knight measure. He can actually get whatever item he wants. Probably would rather have a... I'd rather like to see him get a kind of a more defensive, tanky item, since it's like that. But you can see the map control for DC is really starting to decrease here. Pretty much all of this map on the mini-map, this is all in favor of Optic. That means fewer options. That means less farm for DC. That means the end is closing in on them. Still, Tinker with the Aghanim Scepter is going to be a difficult hero to deal with. Storm Spirit, though, he is going for the item that you need to go for in order to counter this in that BKB. Once you get that, you can YOLO dive as far as you need to go in order to get onto the Tinker. All you need is a short glimpse of vision. Or they can just kind of rush the racks, because there's a big smoke up from DC, and they just aren't coming back in time. Pycat's gonna BKB for the racks, and he's just gonna take it and walk out. Dude, that was the easiest push against Tinker I've ever seen in my life. He just walked in, grabbed frags, and just walked out. Easy game. That is an expensive use of BKB, 10 seconds. But to take racks, definitely worth it, Pycat. Got BKB number 2 up on the Nature's Prophet with 3 kind of right around the corner. Yeah, I mean, CCNC just needs to make sure that he has that BKB up so that he can not use Orchid on the Tinker and rather use Orchid on either the Omni Knight or the Oracle in going for the Tinker. If you BKB with the Orchid, then you can kill off the Tinker pretty much guaranteed. Unless both the Omni